Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I've level 10 linked another unit, being my 1000 day Goku. Of course, about 2 weeks ago I think, around about that region. Just finished EZAing, which took 2000 days of grinding, and now an extra 2 weeks, I've finally finished level 10 linking him. So all in all, the grind is 1000 days to get him, 2000 days in total to EZA him, and then an extra 2 weeks has taken me to level 10 link him. So in total it's taken me probably at least 2014 days to get him, EZA him, and level 10 link him, which is a crazy long grind. But there you go, level 10 links. Currently doesn't have a 200% category lead on global right now, so we do have him on a 170 lead pure Saiyans team. Bringing this Goku purely because he links quite well with them, sharing supreme power and Z fighters. Of course, in a normal run you wouldn't bring him. Just as I mentioned before when we EZA'd him in that video, he does share 4 links with both LR Goku and Vegeta's, which means if you were going to actually bring him in like a Super Battle Road run, ESBR, something like that, he does link with some pretty good pure Saiyans units. So there is that, and of course we're bringing Turles purely for that attack plus 40% support. But do let me know what you think of him down in the comments, and don't forget as well to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. But let's see what over 2000 days worth of grinding gets you with this LR Spirit Bomb Goku. Okay, so I mean, I did kind of prepare for him to not be on rotation immediately, but we kind of literally have the best ideal rotation straight away, which is great, which is having all of his links active. Of course, he will get the legendary power link when he does super attack, but in terms of all of these links at level 10, what's he sitting on right now? 216k attack, which for literally all of his links active is pretty good. He is only getting attack and defense plus 77% at the start of turn, even before picking up a key sphere. That's pretty good. On 131k defense, it's not too bad. Again, I know that the grind is a bit of a slog in terms of how long you have to wait to actually get this guy and then EZA him. 2000 days is a long time. Like, I've been playing Dokkan for like 5 years minimum. It's a long time. But in terms of the actual what the grind contains, literally next to nothing. All you're doing is hopping on the game, getting your login, turning the game off. So while the grind is lengthy, you don't really have to do anything special to get him. So, you know, it kind of, not really, but it kind of balances each other out. But in terms of all links active right now, which he will have once he super attacks, Z Fight has given us attack plus 20%, all in the family's defense plus 20%, which is actually quite nice, having some extra defense on a unit like this that doesn't have like guard or damage reduction or something, or even dodge. But in terms of all in the family, not a common link you're going to be getting active with a lot of the better units in the game, but it's kind of like Cold Judgment. It's a nice link to get active to get an extra defense plus 20%, but you're just not really going to be getting it active all that frequently, are you? Spirit Fighters as well is giving us attack plus 15%, so that's 35% in total. Prepared for battles, attack and defense plus 5% and plus key plus 2, which is what, 40% attack. Supreme power, attack and defense plus 10% and activates penetration. We all have a bit of penetration. Saiyan lineage, attack and defense plus 5%, legendary power, attack plus 15% perform the super attack, and also Saiyan lineage, I've got the key plus 2. But I'm not gonna lie, his link set, while it isn't the best link set, in terms of what his links actually give him, is pretty good. I mean, you're getting in total, in terms of attack, you're getting what? 20%, 15% of 35, prepared for battles 5%, so that's 40, supreme power, that's 50, Saiyan lineage is 45, legendary power is 15, so that's 60%. And in terms of defense, 20% from all in the family, prepared for battles 20, that's 25%, supreme powers, attack and defense plus 10%. 35 Saiyan lineage. That's an extra attack and extra defense, sorry, plus 40% and attack plus 60%. So again, while it's not the best link set in the world, in terms of what you actually get from these links, it's actually pretty nice. Now don't forget, even though they're not percentages, this LR Spirit Bomb Goku or LR 1000 Day Goku is kind of orb hungry. As I've already mentioned, he does get attack and defense plus 77% at the start of turn. And then he gets key plus 1 at the start of turn, which is very handy. An attack and defense and transform a critical hit plus 7%, which you're not really going to notice, but I guess there's some extra on top of him being rainbowed, and then recovers 7,777 HP per key to obtained, which, again, if you do manage to feed him a lot of orbs, can be quite helpful in kind of maintaining items and, you know, keeping your HP up. You know, if you're not able to feed him orbs depending on placement and, you know, who else needs orbs, then it's not going to do a whole lot for you. But then, of course, he does get the additional defense plus 1,000 per keys for obtained for 1,000 turns. And then the attack plus 2,000 per keys for obtained for 2,000 turns for the start of turn. So we got him, what, 8 key spheres, so that's an extra 8,000 defense. And then 2,000 on the attacks, that's 16k attack. 680k attack stat and 183k defense. That's pretty good. I'm not expecting no 6 mil, anything like that. In terms of his damage, it should be pretty nice. His defense respectable, especially for nothing extra like guard, damage reduction, evade, anything like that. Don't forget as well, on 18 and 12 key, he does support allies with attack and defense. On 12 key, he does raise all allies attack and defense by 20% for 2 turns. And on 18, all allies attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn, which is actually quite nice. It is quite nice. It's kind of like having a very good usable support. 4.8 mil. That's a lot higher than I thought. I was thinking maybe 4 mil, just over, but almost 5 million attack stat. That's pretty good. When you consider, again, I know this is a unit that has 2 sets of damage reduction, very good defensively, but the Dokkan Fest Margin Vegeta puts out like a 4 mil attack stat with the Tech Margin Vegeta with all of his links active. Or like just shy of that. Whereas this guy, free-to-play unit, he's almost at a 5 mil with all of his links active. That's pretty good. That's no support as well. That is, I have to say, that is actually pretty good. You know, I know it's not, you know, on the ridiculous levels that we're kind of getting into with 200% category leads and, you know, the more recent units going into year 7. But that's still pretty good. You know, you're not always going to have all of his links active because you're not going to be taking that free-to-play or that... Is he free-to-play? I can't remember if that Goku's free-to-play. But you're not going to be taking that Super Saiyan Goku to get Supreme Power and Z-Fighters active. But, you know, in terms of attack stat, what, having 4 links active of like an LR, Goku, and Vegeta on a pure Saiyans team, if that's almost 5 mil, you're probably looking at like... I don't know, like... 4 mil, maybe just under that, which is still pretty respectable. Again, for a unit that literally takes hardly any grinding whatsoever in terms of what the grind contains, that's pretty good. In terms of the actual slog, because of how long you have to wait for him, I don't know, I can't, you know, it doesn't, it's not really like a counterbalanced argument between how long you have to wait in terms of actually not doing anything. But I have to say I'm impressed. I mean, right now we do have 5 links active. We're missing Saiyan Lineage and Legendary Power. Can I get his 18 key? So with 5 links active, we do have a 499k attack, so that's just shy of 500k, 164k defense. Again, don't forget, again, as I said, on 12 and 18 key, he does support, which is quite nice. So that means at one point on a pure Saiyans team, you could actually couple him up with another support unit. 3.4 mil. So yeah, if he did have his other links active, or if you did have him linked up with, like, not extra links, but if you did have him linked up with, you know, a more realistic rotation, one of the LR Goku and Vegetas, again, you're probably looking at just under a 4 mil attack stat, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Especially while having, you know, all that support active. It's not too bad. The only annoying thing is, can't show him off with support with all of his links active. That's kind of annoying considering the links we will be missing. Because we'll be missing some, like, if we didn't have the Super Saiyan Goku on rotation with him, we would lose Supreme Power, which is attack and defense plus 10%. If we have him on rotation with one of the LR Goku and Vegetas, we do get attack plus 15% when performing a super attack. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but you know, it kind of is what it is. But still, over a 3 mil attack stat on a unit that also supports and is free to play, it's respectable. And for the links that he does have, it's not the best link set, but in terms of what these links in total give you in terms of attack and defense, it's pretty good. But in terms of actually getting all those links off, as you can see by the way we've got the team set up and we've had the rotations, it's obviously not the best link set in general, but in terms of what the actual links get you in total, it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. So again, we have 5 links active. We're missing Saiyan Lineage and Legendary Power. We do have the attack plus 40% from Turles, which before we've even got an Orb is 257k attack stat I will use an Usher so that Goku doesn't get us killed. We're also not showing... I know we're showing prepared for battle actually with Turles right now. We can just about get an 18 key off. So that's only 4 key spheres though, but we do have a 528k attack stat, 151k defense. How's he looking with support? Losing that legendary power link is kind of annoying. 3.6 mil. Yeah, losing legendary power is kind of annoying. I mean, even if you did have him on rotation with one of the Goku and Vegetas, you do lose supreme power as well, which means you probably only have a little bit extra on attack, like 3.7, 3.8 mil. But still, it's kind of annoying that you lose out on legendary power on super, because that does give him a nice extra 15% on super attack at level 10. But still, as I said, for a unit that takes literally nothing within the grind, like the grind itself, you don't have to do anything. Just log into the game. It's pretty good. Again, the numbers he puts out is respectable. With all links active at level 10, he puts out some very good numbers, but it's highly likely you're ever going to do that. You know, especially with the units you need to take to have all them links active. The support on super is very nice. But in terms of how long it takes to actually get this guy and then EZA him, 2,000 days in total, and then an extra like couple weeks to a month to level 10 link him. You know, the grind, even though it's not a lot in it, is very long, so it kind of outweighs what you're being given and how good he is, but it's still pretty respectable for a free-to-play unit. Of course, he's not on the 200% category lead yet, so I mean, he could easily put out some even more impressive numbers. We're probably talking over a 4 mil attack stat with like 4 or 5 links active. All links active, you're looking at way over a 5 million attack stat, so I mean, when he does get on a 200% category lead, it's looking very good for this man. But again, in terms of how long the grind is to get him, I don't know if it's worth it. But do let me know if you think of him down in the comments. I'll see you next video, guys. And peace.